Exactly. I think it just comes with winning. You know, if we win the game and just do our job and just look at it like it's another game and do our thing, then we'll be just fine. But you know, Kyle has made sort of, you know, some points like, you know, where we're at in terms of the standings and whatnot, but it's not something that we talk about all the time. Something that he hits on it, and then other than that, we just play our game and play football, and we want to win every single game. So.
How did you kind of get through that and move on?
Yeah, I mean, I think, you know, Kyle did such a good job of just getting everyone's attention after the game. Like, man, we can celebrate this next week, you know, after we get through this Thursday night game. It's a quick turnaround. You know, our bodies have to recover as soon as possible, and then we got to be able to literally play another game in 4 days. So I feel like it started with him and his leadership, getting everyone's attention has been great. But for myself, yeah, that's the thing. I don't want to get caught up in all this noise and stuff, and then all of a sudden we play Thursday night and I'm not prepared like I need to be. So it's definitely been a challenge in terms of getting the body right and then moving on, and now we already have install meetings and everything and getting ready for Thursday, but at the same time Seattle has to do the same thing. So yeah, I've sort of hit on this before, but it's not, you know, something like, you know, I'm going to go out and be this guy just because I've played now. It just comes with the position. I know that everyone wants to win in this organization, and I want to do what it takes to win. And so if that means, you know, getting guys' attention in the huddle at practice or walkthrough, whatever it is, I just want to do my part. And that, being a quarterback, that comes with it. So, again, it's not something I think about like, oh, I'm going to go out today and practice and show guys. It's nothing like that. It's getting guys' attention and doing what it takes to win. And if that's jumping on guys that are veterans, if that's what it takes, it's what it takes. So that's how I look at it.
Him, or at this point, do you trust him to kind of make play?
I mean, when there's not a play there or the rush comes, there's never in the history of at least me coaching where you put parameters on guys and say, don't react, just sit there and get killed, and we'll punt it. It's always a reaction. Sometimes it's to not take a sack and bounce pass it to someone, throw it out of bounds. Sometimes it's to break a tackle. Sometimes it's just to have an unbelievably accurate throw, but there's lots of different skill sets that the 32 guys got to choose from when things do break down. And Brock, since he's been here and on his college tape, one thing he does have a knack for is his foot quickness in the pocket, when and how to get out of there. Now, if guys are just doing that as their first read and they're looking for off-schedule plays as people are sitting in front of them open, waving their hands, that's when you start to talk about a guy, because it's really hard to be successful that way in this league. It's a matter of time. What's been cool about Brock is I think he's made those plays when he's had to. When there's been a rush in his face, when something's flashed, he's had to escape, and he's been able to extend some plays, keep them going, and it's led to some big plays for us so far.
You play Seattle the first time.
And we'll find out that as these 2 days go. We don't have much time, but you know, we're not going to try to figure that out today or tomorrow. It'll probably be on Thursday where we have the best chance to know. Going into Seattle, like you tell anyone on the road, but Seattle, I think, you know, I don't think I've ever been anywhere louder than there. And we know how their fans are. We know how that stadium is. You got to be ready for it. You can't expect to hear not just at the line of scrimmage, but also in the huddle a number of times. And it's a big difference playing there.
You get the acoustics going.